Hey, this video is Tai Lopez's 5 secret entrepreneur performance habits. My name is Mark Dhamma. I'm a high performance coach to entrepreneurs, and I help entrepreneurs like you look, feel, and perform at your best so you can grow your business faster without the burnout. If you're an entrepreneur, subscribe to my channel. If you're not, don't bother. All right, let's get into it. So number 1, plan your day. So one of the things that Tai does is plans his day in advance. Now this is an incredible habit because you will get 10x more done by planning your day in advance than if you don't. Instead of waking up in the morning trying to figure out what you're gonna do for the day, which wastes mental energy. Now to be honest, when I was working with Tai, he was already doing this. This wasn't a habit that I introduced to Tai. However, Tai doesn't plan as in detail as I recommend that you plan. He's a little bit more loose. He just has a couple of chunks that he wants to get done in the day. The thing that Tai did plan quite meticulously was his social media. So he had a team who would plan what his Instagram stories would be for the next day, so that when he showed up, he knew exactly what he was doing on social media that day. Now, Tai did do a lot of extra social media because he's a very extroverted individual and also very off the cuff, go with the flow guy, and that suits his personality to a T. He's a genius at that. However, there was a structure behind it, and you can copy that by planning your day in advance. I have a free planning template for you. It's called the Daily Action Planner. This is what I use with my private clients, such as Sam Ovens and other entrepreneurs who want to 10x their productivity. So you can download it for free. It was actually given to me by a billionaire. So click the link in the comments to download your free Daily Action Planner. That brings us to number 2, Paleo Diet. One of the things I did help Tai implement was a paleo style diet. Since then, it's evolved. I call it a supercharged diet. But at the time, it was a paleo diet. This means no junk food, pretty much. If it grows from the earth, if it flies in the sky, if it swims in the water, and if it walks around and eats grass, great, it's good to eat. It's basically eating like our ancestors used to eat, a paleo diet. We did this to increase Tai's energy levels and to increase his cognitive performance. This is something that you can implement in your life if you would like help building a diet like this and help really making it into a habit, because that's what's key. Then click the link in the comments to get a free strategy call with me and my team. We can help you make it into a habit. What Tai did, which is an absolute hack, and if you can do it, you should do this too, is Tai got his chef to start creating paleo meals, and he made sure his calories were correct, that his macros, his proteins, his fats, his carbohydrates for the day were correct, and his chef would bring them out at certain times throughout the day, so he always had a perfect diet. Again, I really recommend that you do the same if you're in that position. If you're not in that position, we can still help you out, so go ahead and book your free call. Number 3 is reading. Tai had a fantastic habit of reading a book every day. Now, you might think it's not possible to read a book every day, but I can tell you from watching Tai, he does actually read a book every day. Now, it's speed reading. He doesn't read every single word. He flicks through it, picks up what he wants from it, and then leaves the book. But he does pick up a book every single day and read it. I also have a friend, James Swanwick, who's tried exactly the same thing, and that worked for him. Look, if you're not going to read a book every day, it's still a fantastic habit to read at least a chapter or 2 chapters, whether you're reading or whether you're listening to an audiobook each day. That's definitely going to help you progress in life and be a much better entrepreneur. To win the game of business, you want to have the right knowledge and skills, which books really help, but you also need to be at your best physically and mentally, because your physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual well-being does affect your ability to use your brain to see opportunities and go out and be productive in a day. If you're not at your best physically, mentally, and even spiritually, it doesn't matter what knowledge and skills you have, you're still not going to perform at your very best. So remember, entrepreneurship is your knowledge and skills, reading helps, but it's also your physical, mental, emotional well-being and your daily habits, your entrepreneur performance habits. Number 4, physical training daily. Now this is something I helped Tai with as well with his physical training. You want daily physical training because it puts you in a good mood and it gives you more energy. When you are in a good mood, the research by Dr. Barbara Fredrickson shows that your brain is operating better, that you have higher levels of cognitive ability and you have the ability to see more opportunities in your environment, which translates to you as a business owner. When you can see more opportunities, that's exactly what you're doing as a business owner. That's what you need to win as a decision-making athlete. You need to be able to see all your opportunities and then exploit them for profit. That's what you do as an entrepreneur. So if you're not feeling good, it's very difficult to do that. So physical training daily helps. Now again, Tai had a hack for physical training daily so that he didn't need any willpower. He just hired a trainer to show up at his door and get him training every single day. If you're in that position or if you're not in that position, we can help you start to make physical training a habit by booking a free call with me and my team. We'll help you create a strategy and how you can make this a habit. That link is in the comments, superchargedentrepreneurs.com/apply. We can help you out with that. And number 5 is something that all entrepreneurs should do, but they don't really do. Tai does it every day. This is a habit of his. Think deeply. Tai has a separate room away from his office that he will go in and think deeply. Usually it's his library. He'll go in, maybe read a book, and he will think deeply about a problem that he wants to solve. And he will take some time, maybe an hour, maybe 2, maybe longer, just to think. His phone will be off, he'll be away from everybody, he'll be private, quiet, on his own, thinking deeply at the problem. This is an amazing habit because think about it, how often are you doing that? How often are most entrepreneurs thinking deeply about a problem? They're not. They're usually just busy moving ahead without really thinking it through. So think deeply each day. So where could you think deeply? How much time could you put aside to think deeply on a problem that you are trying to solve? That's an amazing habit to have. So there you have it. Tai Lopez's 5 secret entrepreneur performance habits. If you're an entrepreneur and you want to look, feel, and perform at your best, and you're interested in installing the correct high performance habits, book a free call with me and my team. We'll be able to come up with a free strategy on how you can go ahead and do that. And if you'd like some help, me and my team can show you how you can work with us to help you increase your energy, focus, and results in your business. My name is Mark Dhamma. Stay healthy and stay focused.